Hey, what's going on, guys? Jay Will here again at Veteran Nerd Review. Getting ready to give you guys the Marvel Legends figure review on the Marvel Legends Legacy Collection Shuri. Definitely glad to finally pick this figure up. Very basic figure, not a whole lot to her and everything, but this, like as I mentioned before, I have missed out on the previous versions of Shuri and all the previous first movie Black Panther figures. So I'm definitely glad that they came out with this line, so it give me a second chance to grab them. So let's go ahead and take off our stand here. And before we get into it, guys, I gotta let you guys know that the test raffle is still in full effect for the Deluxe Iron Man, brand new, sealed in the box. So you guys want a chance to win that for almost nothing. $2 per ticket. Hit up that Cash App down in the description below. Feel free to share with your buddies, so let them know as well if they don't have one and want a chance to win one. Send me your name, the number of tickets you're trying to buy, and a code word that'll be between me and you, so that way I can confirm that it is you, and I'm not accidentally sending your figure that you won to someone who just happens to have the same name as you. Right, and so let's take a quick look at the packaging here. Black Panther Legacy Collection Shuri. Got some nice artwork right there on the side, nice artwork on the other side, and then they got some nice blown up artwork right there on the back. And there's a little bit of read. If you guys want to read it, go ahead and pause it now. Other than that, not a whole lot else going on with the packaging. So go ahead and bring her forward. Go ahead and do a quick comparison with her brother, the King, and her cousin. Go ahead and face him forward. I'll turn his head just a little bit. That'll work. Come on, focus. And of course, I guess you could call this like her BFF slash sister-in-law, maybe. Nakia. Camera wants to be difficult today. But, like I was saying, pretty basic figure, not a whole lot to her and everything. She already has her accessories equipped, her 2 gauntlets that she created. Just gotta go ahead and pop these off. Come on, here we go. These look pretty nice as well. Nice sculpt, panther-like detail right there in the face. So that's pretty good. And her hand just peg or just clip right in right there in that little hole right there, and put her hand right there in that little groove. So that works. Go ahead and pop these off. Yeah. Looking all the way through, it does have some nice detailing. She's not a very big gal, or she's on the skinny kind of like, you know, teenager kind of side. So she got very thin limbs and everything, so I feel like it works. But I definitely feel like if they do another down dressed or, you know, regular clothes version of her, they should go ahead and bring in the full articulation spectrum that they have now for female figures, with the double jointed elbows, the pinless joints and everything. So they should just give her the whole shebang, you know what I'm saying? Just taking a quick look at her though, looks pretty good for what it is. A whole lot of craziness, very basic, simple, elegant. Don't see a whole lot of issues with the paint apps. Sculpting is pretty good. So, yeah. Getting down to articulation and see what you can do. Here you can look up that far. Looks down that far. Side to side turning. Very slight head tilt just because shoulders can move out to the sides that far, down that far. They go all the way around. You get a single jointed elbow that bends about, well, a little bit further than 90 degrees, and then of course you get the rotation in the elbow. You get wrist swivel, back and forth motion in the hands right there. Oops. Got one fisted hand, one open hand. Then you get a diaphragm joint that gets mostly just rotation, as I'm feeling around with it right now. About crunching back that much, forward that much, so you don't get a whole lot of articulation. Which is why I mentioned that they need to just redo the figure and give her like the whole spiel of articulation. You slide the skirt just a little bit, legs can kick out to the sides about that far. To the front, back, not really, due to the fact that the skirt's kind of in the way. Upper thigh cut, double joint knees that bend in about that far. And you get ankle pivot, as well as up and down motion in the feet. What are those? But Other than that, like I said, very basic, very simple figure. I do feel like it captures the actress's face as far as his face sculpt goes. Come on, focus, focus, focus. But other than that, definitely glad to have her in my collection. She's gonna go very nicely on the display for my Black Panther shelf and everything, next to her uniformed or Black Panther version of herself. And then, of course, as I mentioned, I'm gonna go ahead and do a head swap, rather, with her and her Black Panther suit, so I can see how that looks whenever I get that version cracked out of its packaging at some point in the next day or two, or the next couple of days and whatnot. But yeah, as always, guys, I appreciate you all for coming out, checking out my video. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share your thoughts after the video so we can get together, chop it up, share this with whoever you think may be interested in winning the deluxe Iron Man. I'm definitely gonna give it away to whoever buys tickets or whoever I draw out of the raffle cage. Definitely gonna get more into it a little bit later on, so guys, you might want to hit the notification bell so that way you guys be up to date on any updates or anything. I have any more videos coming down the pipeline or any more updates to the raffle. And yeah, you all stay safe out there. Later.